have to do is pause it.
Seth, I thought this interview was supposed to be about me.
It's not about you.
Today we're interviewing Tyler Smith about his artwork.
But it's about us. And we
I told Seth we were going to go over some ground rules before the story. And no, I'm not depressed. No, I'm not a fan.
Whoa! That's a good. That's
Okay.
hey. That's it.
I do not practice.
I'm Seth, and I'm Devin, and we're here with our first people, Tyler Smith. Okay.
What is our show called? What is this YouTube?
Oh, it's just Seth and Devin. We're just talking to people.
Welcome to Seth and Devin talking to people.
No, so
Here's our first
ground
one.
rules. I'm not depressed. I'm not an alcoholic,
I'm gonna
and
put all
I
of
do
this in.
not.
putting
I do
all
not
of
paint
this
with my own blood.
Is there alcohol in this?
No, absolutely not.
There's alcohol in this.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Talking to People with Seth and Devin, episode 1.
Here's our first people, Tyler Smith. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Great. Is this really uncomfortable for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty uncomfortable.
Why?
This is
Is it because there's a camera in your house?
No, I think it's because I leaned forward and you got really close to me.
Well, that's to show that I'm superior. But go ahead, Devin. Let's start this process.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming out.
Go ahead and tell everybody just a little bit about yourself. Just a little bit, not too much though.
Well, since it's about like painting, probably should start about like how I got started, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We can ask him those questions. Tell us about you.
About me. 28 years old. I am from Maynardville, Tennessee, just like
Some
you
call it the
folks.
Mecca.
Yeah. Got into painting recently, actually, just by switching jobs. Been in finance for a while, and switched over to a sales rep position for a painting company. And they actually sent me out with a painting crew. And this is kind of how I got started, because they sent me out with a painting crew, and I actually was doing the painting on one of our residential jobs, and I was like, it's like super therapeutic. And I really enjoyed it, and so that's like that day I went to the store on my way home and picked up a canvas and just started painting. Yeah.
So what was your first painting?
I actually got it right here. Well, I did one with my buddy Jake, but this is one that it's The Greatest Showman. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
Hugh Jackman.
But it's super hard to draw like just the human body, like the facial features and everything, but it's a little bit abstract. It's got little like puzzle pieces, because in the movie there was a lot of controversy and stuff, and then you got the spotlight coming down on him, and he's just like humble, taking his hat off. So that's like something that threw together real quick, because it was pretty. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Something I wanted to hang on my wall, something that like kind of meant something to me. So.
Okay. So is theater something that inspires most of your artwork, or is it just kind of a one-time thing?
It's just like whatever comes to my mind, whatever I like, whatever other people like. Cause I've had so many people like DM me, message me, be like, hey, you need to make me one, like all this stuff. And I'm like, I've been painting for like 4 months. I'm not that great.
Professional.
Yeah.
Don't keep going.
Yeah. No.
You threw him off.
Like as far as inspiration goes, I mean, I've tried different techniques. Whenever I make something and just like post a picture of it, people are like, yeah, I like that. And some of them they're like, don't get as much of a response, so I like just kind of venture away from that.
So you kind of go with whatever your fans like.
I wouldn't call them fans. I would call them like close
What are we
friends
gonna call
and
your
family.
fans? The Smitties. What are we gonna call them?
I can't. Like I'm not.
We'll put that at the end of
Yeah.
this. We'll have people.
It's like the Pookies or something.
Yeah.
Did you like your Pookie?
Well, I mean, I don't consider myself an artist, so I don't feel like I should have fans.
That's something an artist would say.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
No.
He's on step one. He's there.
He's in art denial.
No.
So
Very artistic.
art brings out something in people,
Emotion.
So emotion, other stuff. So I'm just
Emotion.
curious.
Yeah.
You're doing art. So have you always been a pretentious ass, or is this just something that's getting brought out?
It's just now getting brought out. As a former athlete, I didn't really think of myself as artsy at all. But you know, as time goes on, you grow into things, grow in, grow out. Things change. You find different hobbies, and you find out what you really like. And sometimes it's pretty unexpected. My favorite part about it is like, cause I'm not good at it, and I've got like some things that I've done, but there's a lot of stuff that I've messed up on as I'm doing it. Like I don't consider that like that's finished.
So art being subjective, does that kind of help your poorly finished drawings?
Yeah, I mean, you look at stuff and you think like, wow, I'd like to make it this way, and that's what's cool about it too. Like, this can be like, I could say this is perfect for me, but you might see some mistakes, you might not, but
no mistakes, only happy little accidents.
Yeah, no, you can just literally create anything you want. Like if you think about it, you really can, and nobody can tell you that it's right or wrong. One thing that I've liked a lot about this is having people like message me like, hey, I'd love to like do this for my kitchen or my living room or whatever, and it's like awesome. It's an awesome feeling to be like, hey, somebody like likes this enough to want to hang something in their house and put it on display. And that wasn't the ultimate goal. I mean, it was like I struggled for a while finding something that I enjoyed doing outside of my work, just because, you know, I had a lot of free time after sports were all over, and falling into this, man, it's time consuming and very enjoyable.
So you weren't like into art before just a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you never really had like an inspiration or any type of artist that you looked into. This is all just kind of authentic you.
Yeah, man. My grandmother, I'd say I kind of got I wouldn't call it talent, but I got my interest from my grandmother, because growing up, she would always paint. We have a lot of things in our house that she painted, but I got into like antiquing and going around like Goodwill and like Carm and going to find like old, like really cool stuff. And I ran across a painting from, it was really old, and I knew it was really old because it was like an oil painting with a really, really old frame. And I read about like old paintings and stuff. And it was by a guy named Savion Pétion.
We'll check that.
Well, actually, it's like, he's a Haitian painter. It might be Sylvain Pétion. They were like going through a huge like governmental switch, like whenever he was a painter, and he was super influential, and he's a very, very like well-known Haitian artist. And finding that painting and finding out who painted it and why and what and the backstory was really like awesome to me, like finding the story out behind the artist.
So you're pretty new to art. You're about what, 4 months in, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So what is something you would have told yourself 4 months ago starting, if you could go back?
Stop wasting so many canvases. I've wasted so many canvases that I'm just like, I mean, like, and take your time, because I've just started something and like did it and didn't like it, and then I had to paint over it, and now it sits here in the corner for a while, and I go buy more canvases.
So you're saying
yeah, just take
art's
time.
a good metaphor for life. Well,
I know it
getting
is.
real deep, huh?
Well, you could get really deep with this if you wanted to go real deep.
That's what she said.
But like whenever you start to like paint something and you like mess up, like it's over here, but I know I can go back and fix it. Like same way life, you can mess up, but you can go back and fix it. You still know it's there, it might be lingering, but you can always paint over it and make it something a little bit better. So let's move this. Like I did this one recently, and it's like kind of dusty, but at like first glance it looks like a little kid like holding a kite and like running, blah blah blah. But it's like kind of to describe our society right now. Little kids are like more or less holding selfie sticks, you know, and like worrying about likes, and then this big dislike that's kind of holding it down. Kind of something more of like a modern society like type depiction. So thought it was pretty cool.
So how do you become artistic, having the least artistic name in the world?
Tyler Smith haunts me.
Okay.
So do you think a year from now you'll still be doing this? Because with us doing this, we're putting pressure on you. So if you're not doing this a year from now, we will all look like fools, and you'll let a lot of people down.
Yeah, no, I plan on improving a lot. Actually, I'll still be doing it for sure, because that kind of matches.
Now we're done with the boring interview stuff.
Yeah,
now
let's go have some fun.
Tyler's gonna paint us something.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
And I might use a blowtorch.
Paint me like in that Titanic scene.
Tyler, where are we at?
Where the magic happens. Interesting. The big wooden handles. You know what I mean?
Talking to you, dude.
Talking to you, but you're not listening. Well, I don't know why I brought this, because this is really all I needed.
So he brought the basket for no reason.
Yeah, no, we can put fun stuff in here. How about this? Y'all pick out a color.
What is it? Are you serious?
Buying
What are the odds?
I'm not even gonna drink this. This is fun.
See, I got Seth set up there so he can put a little something together while I'm doing this right here. I've got to get my table set up, and then I got to get my pour set up so that we don't get paint anywhere it shouldn't be. Seth, going good over there, buddy.
Call this Purple Rain. R.I.P.
I like
Prince.
it. I like it. Gosh, this is not.
You had a rolling.
Perfect. There we go. See, it kind of pops the bubbles. So guys, I'm Tyler Smith, and I was with Devin and Seth, and I appreciate you watching. That was Talking with People.
And it was born.
And I do not approve of any of it. It's kind of sucked. Get out.